Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, you guys, I told you in my first video that I had some situations going on. You knew about my car accident, my dad going through some stuff, my brother going through some stuff. I got some legal issues going on. And to have a remedy for all of that, I am going today make the ammonia jars. And I'm going to use everything from the Dollar Tree. You can perform light magic with stuff from the Dollar Tree. Things you have at home. The same way you can heal yourself with the things you have in your home, you can also do what I call the work. So we're going to do some work using, I call these my scrolls now, because they be charging you for these bags. Stop throwing them away. Stop throwing away these Dollar Tree bags or any other store bags that you guys get. Stop throwing them away because they become scrolls like parchment paper. It is from the earth. You are earth being. You were created from the earth, from the one. So when you use things from the earth, it gets the work done. And today is quote unquote New Year's. So it's 1/1 today, 1/1/26, even though we all know that April Fools is the real New Year. But you know, if you don't know, you don't know. But if you think I'm lying, do your own research. But we're gonna use Dollar Tree bag, Dollar Tree marker. I got 3 of these jars, 1 ammonia. I even got some candles to bring in the new year. You see they green. What that mean? That's a different thing. That's going to be my next little video. So stay tuned for the green candles. But you can really get work done at the Dollar Tree. So let's get into it, you guys. So first off, get your jar. Make sure it's a glass jar. No plastic jar. You hear what I'm saying? And you have to have a metal or a wood lid. Okay, because like I said, you need stuff from the earth. Plastic, it is a thing called like plastic tree or tire tree, something like that, that makes plastic, and everything holds a vibration. So everything really is a part of us, but we need something more natural. Plastic is a process. Glass is really natural. You make it with heat, for real, for real. And metal is metal. Ammonia is ammonia, you know. Paper is paper. So we're going to take a little bit of this paper, just enough that's going to fit in this jar, okay? And just rip it. Don't cut it, because it's not anything in nature with a straight line. So you rip it with your energy. And as you ripping it, have intentions of what you're going to write. I don't like that being straight, so I'm just curving it out. Just like that. Just enough that it fits inside the jar, and it's going to look like that. It's going to look like that. You can do it all the way around so no one could ever see it, but you're going to hide this thing. And I meant to show you guys this. In a black bag, so no one could see it. No one could see it. So we're going to write what we want the universe to work on for us. And it's to turn over the situation. I'm putting the situation in here. We're going to put the ammonia in here. The writing in here. We're going to put the writing first, then pour the ammonia in. Everything you do is with intention. Once you do that, and we're working with the full moon energy, we turn that bad boy over, put in our last bit of intentions and what we want and commands in there, because you command the universe, because you have God inside of you as well. If we are children from God, would that make us, right? So you have the power and the work to do this. Put it in there. Put it in a black bag. Upside down. Because we're going to turn over what you want done. It could be finances. It could be love. It could be court cases. It could be health. It could be any situation. Long as you're doing it with the power of intent, it works. And to throw a little bit more spice on there, I'm going to do it on the angel number. And I'm going to talk to my angel. Look, my cat. I got an orange cat, y'all. Let me know down in the comment section below. Do you know what it means to have an orange cat? Because they're special. Look at the cartoons and all that. But that's another video. That's another video worrying about the ammonia jar. Once you turn that bad boy upside down, whatever your number is. My number, I don't want to get into what my number is, because I ain't none of your business. I'm a Scorpio. I keep saying to myself. But whatever your number is, and you know your number, tie it in a knot. Because your magic, see, I'm going to get into this. And I'm going to break everything down again, one by one, step by step. But this is the main important part. Your magic is your magic. Your work is your work. You could follow a blueprint of magic like in a spell book, but you always got to put your own spice in there. Because whoever wrote that in that book, they could have been a Scorpio or Libra, or let's say a water sign, a fire sign, a air sign. Brings different energies, different frequencies. Like me and my number is sacred to me. Someone else number might be 11, 12, 18, 2, 1. Whatever that number is, that's your frequency. And you tie that knot. And as you tie that knot, say exactly what you want to happen and be thankful and grateful for that. But send that with your stamp of approval on there. See, I gave you my spice and what I'm going to do, because I'm a Scorpio. So I'm going to use my numbers to tie that bag. I'm going to use my energy and my intent, you know what I'm saying, to put that down in there. But you could use the sun energy. Tonight, I'm using the moon energy. Being a Scorpio, I gravitate a lot to the moon because of the flow that it gives me, my body, my rhythm. You could be a sun being. And we all gravitate to the sun. That's just what we do. And I can also use that energy for different work and different situations. But if you are like a sun being or a fire sign, using the sun, come on now, anybody really using the sun, and you are, you know what I'm saying, you doing that work, stuff get done. And when you do it with the purest intent, it gets done. So this is the energy that I'm working with tonight. So tonight is January the 1st. I'm going to do this at 8:11 because that is my angel number that I'm working with tonight. I have a glass jar clean. I got to finish peeling the bottom off because you don't want nothing to stop your turnout. So get this stuff up off of there. And I use some regular old alcohol, everything from Dollar Tree, everything to get this stuff up off of here. You need a metal lid or wood lid. No plastic. No, you don't want nothing artificial to take place of the work that you're going to do. The star of the show, a lot of you not, is the Dollar Tree bag. Don't never use no writing that's on the bag. Just use the back part, some of the bottom part, but don't never use the writing that's on there. Don't never use that. Only use the purest parts of the paper, or buy yourself a roll of parchment paper in the dollar store. They had that. They didn't have it when I went. And I went to $2 stores. They didn't have it. So I was like, bro, just give me 25-cent worth of bags because they 5 cents. I was like, give me 25-cent worth of bags. And I'm going to be doing the work a lot this year because there's some beautiful things manifesting. And just to help that manifesting go even further, I'm going to do the work. This is no spooky wookie, none of that type of stuff. This is the stuff that the information that we lost that's starting to come back to us. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Or do you understand what I'm saying? Because doing this is no creepy hoodoo, voodoo. It's none of that. It's the work that we do. Even cooking is the work because you use certain spices, certain seasons. Burning candles is doing the work. But let me get to this. I'm going to do the work. I'll be right back and I'm going to show you guys the work. That's what I call it. I call it the work. And I hope you guys like this video. If you find some enlightenment in this video, follow me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm coming through with who we are, what we do, videos that you need to see, because now we had to take control of what we see, or they're going to give us some propaganda and have us hating one another, doing this, that, and the third. And I don't want to deal with that no more. I want to get back to doing the work, community, loving on each other. And this is how I'm starting my year. And I hope you guys join me, because it don't cost. You can go in there with $10 and do the work and change parts of your life. Okay? But I'll be right back after this, because there's one special important piece I left out, but you got to wait until the end. You got to wait until the very end to complete the work. All right? I'll be right back. Okay. So I wrote out what I wanted. I'm putting it in my jar. I use a Black Magic. Black Magic marker. Did you get that? Black Magic marker. And I wrote down on my scroll piece of work. Now I'm going to open up my ammonia. And I'm going to pour this with intention. And you have to cover it to the top. You don't want no brown paper showing. Put the lid on it. You put it in the black bag. Piece of paper I had. You tie it up in the black bag. You turn it upside down and you put it somewhere where no one will touch it, bother it, or see it. Okay? That's what you do with it. So you guys, what we learned today was we can turn things over in our favor at the Dollar Tree. We can do the work or the magic at Dollar Tree with a Black Magic marker. So let's count it up for real. $1.25, $1.25. That's $2.50. Ammonia $3.70, and bag 5 cents. So all together, we pretty much spent $4. And we're gonna let a situation turn over for us in our favor. So I hope you guys like this video. If you like to learn more stuff that I know, because that's all I'm about. 2026 and further is about teaching what I know. Okay, so I really appreciate you. My bad. I got incense going on. That's probably why I look a little smoky in here, because I got incense going on. But I really appreciate you guys rocking with me. Learning. There's going to be a lot of other things over on this channel. But hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comment section below if you guys have any questions. I'm just down to help. That's just what it is right now. I'm going to come in with a better intro and all of that type of stuff. But right now, I just want to get it out. I just want to get it out. I want you guys to do the work. So peace out, one love. Peace in to love.